Okay, I'm going to show you this trick with factoring called U-substitution. U-substitution is often used in Algebra 2 or college algebra when you're factoring a trinomial and it's at a higher exponent degree than x squared. It's used often in calculus, but let's introduce it here. Before we even get to the U-substitution, first look to see if all three terms have anything in common. Well, they all three have a 4 in common. So we're going to factor out a 4, and that leaves x to the 4th plus 20x squared plus 100. Okay, and there's some of you that immediately will be able to see, oh, well, then that would factor to x squared plus 10 times x squared plus 10, which you could rewrite as x squared plus 10 squared. And U would be correct. But the purpose of this video is to introduce U-substitution. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring that 4 down and then erase it right here. The reason it's a good idea to use U-substitution is because oftentimes people will make a mistake if they don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to, and you actually write it, let U equal x squared. And then what would U squared equal? If U is equal to x squared, what happens when you square U? You have to square this. So that's x to the 4th. So now we can substitute x to the 4th. We can rewrite now as U squared plus 20U plus 100. And then this is a perfect square trinomial, which factors to a binomial squared. And then in this case, we're not solving. So maybe not as important to use U-substitution, but I want you to be aware of how to use U-substitution. And then when we get to this point right here, we can substitute what U is equal to. So, what does U squared equal? U squared is equal to x squared. So now we have x squared plus 10 squared. And that is how that is factored directly. Okay, that's just an introduction to U-substitution. In factoring, you will end up seeing it much more. You'll see it somewhat in trig, a lot in calculus. So anyway, that's it for this one.